Hello, I'm Hank Green. I make YouTube videos for a living, and I have for quite a long time, and I've written a lot. Thousands, I'd say. So I wanted to give you my top 5 tips for how to write a YouTube video. I think a lot of people don't think that videos are written. From where I sit, the best content on the platform is written content. And even when I'm in a situation where I sort of go out into the world and I film a bunch of stuff, and sometimes might even improv to camera, I will come back and then I will write around that stuff. I will write what leads up to it. I will write what connects bits to themselves. For me, a YouTube video is very similar to an essay or an article or a blog post. And in the same way, there are lots of standard practices for reasons why things are written certain ways. Number 1, start with your topic and write inside of that frame. There are 1,000 ways that any individual topic could be covered, but you want to try and find one that's hooky. And you can look around at the frames people have made videos inside of. And when I say frame, I just mean the angle you're looking at this from. And you can see what's successful, what's working, and then apply that frame to something else that you might be interested in. Right now I'm working on a video that's about this, this probably won't be news anymore when you watch this, but there's this direwolf de-extinction news. So I'm working on this video, and I want to make the video in the frame of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I don't want to say this is all bad, and I don't want to say that it's all good. I want to say there's complexity here, so let's tease it apart. So if I made a video that was this direwolf thing is crap, everybody be okay, I know the answer to the question. The question is that this direwolf thing is crap. And then if I made a video that was this direwolf thing is so exciting, then everybody be okay, well, I know the answer. I'm not curious. I know that this guy thinks this is exciting. But if I make a video that's this is good, and it's also bad, and it's also some of it's really bad, then you're okay, which parts fit into what parts, and you're curious now. So there could have been 1,000 other ways to cover that. That's the way that I chose to cover it, because I think it's interesting to cover it from that angle. And also that's how I feel. This is exciting, this is interesting, but also it's being misrepresented in some ways, and we need to confront that. In the same vein, this isn't gonna work every time, but something that is great, especially when you're starting out, is if you can be aware of what's going on, what people are talking about and excited about, and acting quick. This is easier when you're newer. Because when you got a bunch of infrastructure around you, we can't make a video about this direwolf thing at SciShow because our lead time is 3 weeks on a video, and it won't be news anymore by the time this happens. But if you can strike where the iron is hot, so this direwolf news came out yesterday, and I'm making this video today, then that's going to be a lot better and also more exciting and give you opportunities. But it's a lot of work because you got to do a lot of research really fast. I mean, I do. I don't know what you're making videos about, but I do. I have to do a lot of research really fast. Number 3, escalate the stakes. So when I am clicking on a video, I am in a risky moment, and I know that I might instantaneously be let down. The frame that I have been given is the good, the bad, and the ugly of the direwolf de-extinction. First of all, you got to reestablish that you are actually going to deliver what you said you were going to deliver in the title and thumbnail. But number 2, that it might even be bigger than that. So there's something that you couldn't even include in the title and thumbnail that's an even bigger deal. Obviously, do not do this in a way that is manipulative. You will lose your audience to faking it, but the stakes are great sometimes. Number 4, have a perspective. Have a you. Let yourself be in it. Don't do it in the first 15 seconds, but let yourself come out more and more, because in a world of infinite content, if I watch one video from you, I need a reason to watch a second video from you, or I never will. I like Stefan Milo a lot. He's an archaeology YouTuber. He is so himself, and I have become just a fan of who he is. I've never met him. He doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know that I know who he is, but the vibes are very good, and they mesh well with how I feel about things. He's doing a great job. If you watch the Roman dodecahedron video, you'll watch as he's escalating the stakes. Not that long after escalating the stakes, he gives you a little moment of himself where you become closer with him as a creator. And so the next time he pops up, you're not just thinking about that title, you're thinking about that character. You're thinking about that guy that I want to spend a little more time with. Find ways to let you shine through, because people who just make content farm stuff that might as well be AI, they do not last. Develop relationships with people through your content. And finally, number 5, my most important writing tip, no matter what you are writing, is to consume broadly. And some people don't even do this. You should watch a lot of videos by people who make the kinds of videos that you want to make or are making. But you also need to watch a lot of videos from other people who do not make stuff like you make, who you don't even want to make stuff like them, but you can still learn so much from them. And the people around you who are making stuff like what you're making, they aren't watching those people, so they aren't learning from those people. They're only learning from each other, and that can get kind of insular, and people can not realize that there's like other cooler, newer ways to do things. And then somebody pulls something from a totally different side of YouTube, or from TikTok, or from podcasts, or whatever, and suddenly there's like this new tool or trick that's having lots of benefits. Consume broadly. This is where ideas come from. The inspiration does not strike when you're staring at a wall. Inspiration strikes because you have different things from different areas that are being connected together. That is all of human knowledge and understanding, is this connecting to this, connecting to this, connecting to this. And if you can find two totally different things that you then connect together, you can really have some gold on your hands. So those are my 5 top tips for writing on YouTube. And if you want to check out my video on the direwolves, I bet it's at youtube.com/HanksChannel now. And you can see what I did there. I also made it extremely long, mostly because I didn't have time to write a video, and I apparently had a lot to say on this topic. This is a good example of a video that was not really written, but even in a situation like that, where it's mostly reaction, having that reaction exist inside of a constructed frame, I think is really valuable. I hope this has been helpful. I've been Hank Green. Enjoy.